So it's a few hours later now. Testing's all done, and I'm just about to have my pre-workout meal, which is rice cakes. But I'm gonna try, like I said earlier, the Professor Nuts peanut butter. The one that literally, it doesn't have any fat in it. It just is pretty much protein. So I'm gonna try that now. I've put a little bit on my rice cake. That literally tastes like peanut butter. That's crazy. That only is, like I said earlier, it's only 28 calories for 32 grams. And what I just literally just spread on my rice cake was 4 grams. And that's no fats, that's just protein, which is so cool. That's so good. That's gonna be dangerous on prep. So that's really nice. I definitely would highly recommend this if you're a lover of peanut butter, because that it literally is the exact same. That's amazing. That's really good. But I'm gonna eat this. I've already eaten. I've only got like 2 rice cakes I have to have. Eat this, and then I'm gonna go to the contest prep center again with Anya to train legs, which I will film for you. Well, we're gonna be training glutes and hamstrings together, so we'll get a few little clips of that for you today.
Well, I got plenty of these women, they all up on it. I swerve on me, drive them crazy. Told you I'm on a mission.
Basically a small electrical current that's gonna go to her shoulders and is going to basically help contract the muscles at a higher rate than she's ever contracted them before. So we're gonna do it through exercise, and it's gonna help her recruit muscle fibers that maybe are dormant in the area. It's gonna help her recruit at a higher rate, and then it's gonna affect her nervous system. So essentially we're just basically taking control of her nervous system here and forcing it to contract way more than it normally would. It doesn't like shock or anything, so don't be worried, afraid.
I'm like, what's it gonna do to me? I can't.
You feel it?
Yeah.
You start seeing the muscles start to activate. So if you look here, see it? That's all through.
Yeah.
A little bit of juice. You feel it? Lateral raises.
That's so weird.
Yeah. So now, even though she's lifting kind of lightweight, and she's getting her normal contraction out as she would this weight, she's really getting. They say they estimate about 10 times the amount of contraction that she normally would because of how much activation is going on within the muscles. So, cool thing is, we'll take this. She'll take this to the UK. This activation, this like heightened sense of activation. Her nervous system is recruiting more muscle fibers than she has before. She'll take it to the UK with her, do her workouts over there, and get more out of the workouts for a while. It doesn't, last forever. As we do this more often, and she's going to be here for 5 weeks in April or May, basically. And she's gonna get a way more activation out of these muscles, way more recruitment out of the muscle fibers. So it's gonna really pay for itself in terms of her use of it. Let's pump it up a little bit. And let's go for it.
It feels really weird. It just feels like it's fuzzy.
Shoulders can generally handle quite a bit.
Just turn it up a bit red.
We still got another 60 points we can go.
Go to 200.
Yeah, so now even though she's resting and she feels rested, her muscles are still recruiting and they're still working. So it's like a non-stop workout throughout this set. So you'll get crazy. The one thing is you get crazy shoulder pumps. Or whatever muscle you're working. I put it on my arms once and it was like, I only did like 8 sets, and it was because I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to move my arms the next day. There was a guy who did it, and he put him on, and he did like a full workout because he's all pumped up because he was getting this crazy pump. And then the next day, he like literally couldn't move his arms down, because he was so like tight. And if he did, he would cramp. So he's so.
Sun gets so hard now.
So we're gonna put this on the front now, on the front head. So one of the things about bikini is that front delt is really important. So most bikini competitors don't work chest. So because they don't work chest, they don't get that like the front delt as developed, because when you work your chest, you use a lot of your front delt. So they don't get the front delt as developed because they're only doing maybe one exercise, sometimes a week to actually target their front delt. So this is another good way of getting that to be more activated. Because if anything's going to be a little bit slow, is going to be that front delt on a bikini pro. Just because they don't work chest much, they don't do much front delt work, and so you got to do a couple extra exercises for bikini pros, take into account they don't do chest. Because there's no reason for a bikini pro to be training chest or have chest, because it's going to take away from her fitness model look of being that, bikini fitness model pageant, type of look. Separated chest line doesn't look good on bikini pro.
Look! Oh, no! I can't.
So this one will probably get more stim than the lateral head. This is going to be a really good example of waking up a muscle group that isn't targeted that much and getting the most recruitment out of it throughout this set. You can see too, the activation is just like super, super strong.
It's very hard to get all the way.
You want to do lighter weight? We can do lighter weight.
All the way up. I can't get all the way up.
It shows you the difference, right? Of like the muscles that have been recruited a lot.
2 kilos.
Think of trying to do an exercise when your muscles like fully contracted. Your weights are going to drop dramatically. It's almost like having your bicep already flexed and then doing a bicep curl. You're getting so much tension in the muscle. That's why she's using 2 kilogram weights right now, and it feels like it's 30 pounds,
That's sore. It's the head of the shoulder, like here, that keeps twitching.
Oh yeah? Crazy, right? Is it starting hurting?
Tying up my hair, I can't tie up my hair. It really not hurts, but it stings.
It's like a stinging, right?
Yeah.
You don't need a lot of weight. You actually can't use a lot of weight with these things. It's just, it takes over too much of the action. The game plan is now, since we don't have to go after points, we just have to get a win, is to get a win. To get a win early, ideally in the first show. I mean, you know how that goes. Bikini, it could take 10. You just never know in bikini, But hopefully she goes the first show, and then she just does big shows after that and starts carrying some momentum into the Olympia. That's the goal. As far as prep goes, we've been doing this for a year now. It took us, I want to say, probably about 3 shows where we really started nailing it, and then now it's like we got an established game plan. We have the peak week that worked. We're gonna just making minor changes to where it is. We know the ranges of carbs that she needs on a reload. We know the areas of physique that she needs to work on. We know the changes this season that have happened where she needs to be a tiny bit tighter in certain areas, etc. So like, it's pretty easy at this point to see it.
Yeah, to make the small changes that's needed.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for this year.
Yeah.
It'll be a good one.
Oh, okay, so things have changed. A lot has changed. Okay, so I obviously got back from Denver, I think about 4 days ago now. So I was obviously in America. I went to Vegas to see Frida, which was really nice for a good 2 days. And whilst we were there, obviously things turned like from amazing to like bad in like 3.2 seconds. On the Tuesday, I think it was the day before I was supposed to fly to Ohio, or I still did fly to Ohio, Arnold's actually got cancelled. So everything, well, the Arnold's Expo ended up getting cancelled and the bodybuilding show still went on, but originally it was supposed to be just everything was cancelled. The whole expo kind of got cancelled because of this coronavirus. I still went to Ohio, obviously, which was a really fun time, and I still had a really good time at the Arnold's. Went to Denver, stayed there for about 2 days again, and then flew back, and yeah, so it is now currently, I think, the 17th of March. My show has been cancelled. So obviously this coronavirus, literally since I've been in the US to now, and that's only been like, what, 4 days, has escalated so much. Situations are getting worse and events are getting cancelled, all that type of thing. So there's been loads of things happening. Oh, coronavirus. It's difficult to kind of like say what's going on right now with me, because I was currently, this video was supposed to be a really positive video of me saying like, this is my show day release, like I'm really excited to take you guys along the journey with me, but I am unsure obviously when my next show is now. I was at the time 7 weeks out, but I am now, as of now, probably looking at around 10 weeks out. Instead of doing the San Diego Pro Show that I was going to be doing on the 2nd of May, I will now be doing hopefully the Mile High, which is at the end of the month, which is in Denver. So literally as of yesterday, all shows are postponed until the 10th of May. So a lot of people have obviously been disappointed from the NPC IFBB, but I totally understand from their point of view. They can't do anything about it. It's the government that is controlling them. So I totally understand. And it's probably really difficult from their side what's going on as well. So I respect that they kind of cancelled the shows early instead of me getting literally to like peak week and being like, yeah, your show's cancelled type thing. So, and I'd rather prep knowing I'm doing a show versus, I mean, I still don't know if I'm doing a show or not in however many weeks time, but I do this because it's my lifestyle. I don't do this for Instagram or show or anything like that. I'm going to carry on my plan as normal. Me and Adam have put a plan in place and we are obviously going ahead. It gives us a better time situation. So it gives us more time to bring a better package in a kind of a slower way instead of kind of full steam ahead. So we've upped calories slightly. We've lowered cardio very slightly. We're not going to do anything drastic because we've still got hopefully 10 weeks. So 10 weeks still isn't a large amount of time, but we've gained an extra 3. So it's not like we weren't on track before, but now we're ahead of the game. So that's how you have to look at this situation. I know it's really hard for a lot of you guys, especially if you're first time competitors. We are all in the same situation, but we do this because this is the lifestyle that we want to lead. Just remember why you do this. Don't think, oh, because of this kind of bad situations happened, I'm just going to throw everything out the window. The goal is still the same. You just need to make sure that your path is still going towards your goal and you don't lose sight, pretty much. So that's kind of my message for today. And obviously this is my kind of travel vlog video and stuff like that. So I am really excited still for the future, and I am still going to go ahead as if plans were going to continue after kind of this virus has happened, because at the moment, as of yesterday, America is currently on lockdown, and I'm waiting for the day that the UK is going to be on lockdown too. So I'm going to carry on everything as normal. I'm going to carry on going to my gym, carry on training, carry on doing my diet, because this is the life I lead and this is what I love to do. So I'm not going to change what my goal is, because my goal is still the Olympia. My goal is still to get that invite. It probably will be harder now because I think there's been a good, I want to say like 8 bikini pro shows that have been cancelled. There will now be more girls in each of the other shows that will still go on, because they obviously couldn't compete in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks, in 4 weeks, because they're all cancelled. So it will be harder, but I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to bring my package, my best package I can, and again, get that and try and get that invite for the Olympia. So that's my mentality going into this coronavirus crisis right now. So we have to stick together and like team up in a situation that's bad. You don't want to kind of like isolate yourself from actual humanity and people, because you want to make sure that you're still helping each other, because we're better as a team, not alone. So that's kind of my message for today. And obviously signing off this video, I want to sign off on a positive note. Just keep strong, keep going, keep doing what you're doing. And in terms of what to do next, your path is continuing, but just in a different way. So that's what I want to kind of give for you today. So thank you so much for watching my video. Sorry, this is kind of like a very like up, down, don't know where this video is going situation because of everything that's going on, but thank you for still watching and subscribing and liking and supporting my channel. It really means the world to me. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel because it really helps support my channel. And yeah, thank you so much. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon.